scrolling, complaining, waiting. Most people spend their lives like this and wonder why they're unhappy. Happiness is something everyone thinks they are chasing, but most people are looking in the wrong places. They think happiness comes from money, from success, from social media validation, from other people saying you're enough. But the truth is simple. Happiness is not something you chase. Happiness is something you create. And it starts with mindset. It starts with understanding that your thoughts, your perspective, and your actions are completely in your control. You cannot control the world. You cannot control other people. You cannot control how fast life moves or how unfair things sometimes feel. But you can control how you respond. You can control your attitude, your energy, and how you choose to spend your time. That is power. That is freedom. And that is where happiness begins. Most people waste their lives waiting for permission to be happy. They wait until they hit a goal, until they earn a certain amount of money, until they get recognition, until they finally have the right circumstances. Here's the truth. There will never be a perfect moment. There will never be a flawless day. Life is messy. Life is chaotic. And happiness is about finding peace, joy, and fulfillment in the midst of the chaos. You have to stop outsourcing your happiness. Stop giving your joy to other people, other events, or other outcomes. You are responsible for how happy you feel today, right now, in this very moment. And the more you take ownership of that, the more freedom you create in your life. One of the biggest mistakes people make is confusing happiness with comfort. They think happiness is lying in bed all day, avoiding challenges, or escaping discomfort. That is not happiness. That is temporary relief. True happiness grows in action, in purpose, in contribution, and in personal growth. When you challenge yourself, when you push beyond your limits, when you embrace discomfort to grow, you build a deep, lasting sense of fulfillment. That is real happiness. Another reason people are unhappy is comparison. Social media, society, and even friends can make you feel like everyone else is living a better life. They are showing their highlights, their successes, their curated moments. And while you scroll, you feel like you're behind. But here's the thing, comparison is a trap. There will always be someone who seems ahead. Your journey is unique. Your growth is unique. Your happiness is unique. The more you compare yourself, the more you steal your own joy. Stop looking outside. Start looking inward. Appreciate how far you've come, the skills you've built, the lessons you've learned, and the person you are becoming. That awareness alone will boost your happiness. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for happiness. It is so simple, yet so underused. Most people focus on what they don't have. They focus on problems, losses, frustrations, and setbacks. But if you take a moment every day to focus on what you do have, your health, your loved ones, your opportunities, your skills, your mind, you will start to feel a shift. Gratitude rewires your brain to notice abundance instead of scarcity. Happiness doesn't come from getting more. It comes from appreciating what you already have. Happiness also comes from purpose. When your actions align with your values, when you work towards something bigger than yourself, when you contribute to others, life begins to feel meaningful. Happiness isn't about doing what's easy. It's about doing what matters. And even when it's hard, even when it challenges you, it feels right. The more you live with purpose, the more joy you feel in small and big moments alike. A huge part of happiness is learning to control your mind. You can't control life circumstances, but you can control the stories you tell yourself. You can decide how to interpret failure, rejection, setbacks, and criticism. Most people let external events dictate their mood. Successful, happy people take full ownership of their mindset. They ask themselves, what lesson is here? How can I grow? What can I do differently next time? Every challenge becomes an opportunity to strengthen your mind and increase your happiness. Happiness is also built on connection. Humans are wired for relationships. The quality of your relationships often determines the quality of your life. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you, who support you, and who challenge you to be better. Stop trying to impress everyone. Stop spending time with people who drain you. Invest in meaningful relationships. Serve others. Give love and attention freely. You will be surprised how much joy and fulfillment you get in return. Another secret is learning to live in the present moment. Too many people are stuck in the past, carrying regrets, failures, and mistakes. Others are trapped in the future, anxious about what hasn't happened yet, afraid they won't reach their goals fast enough. Happiness exists in the now. If you are always waiting for tomorrow to feel happy, you are missing your life today. Start noticing the small things, the sunlight on your face, a laugh with a friend, a meal you enjoy, the sound of music, the warmth of your bed. The more present you are, the more you cultivate joy in each moment. Health is another pillar. You cannot feel truly happy if you neglect your body, your energy, and your mind. Exercise, proper nutrition, sleep, and mindfulness are not just physical habits, they are investments in your happiness. When you feel strong, energetic, and clear-minded, your ability to enjoy life skyrockets. Don't wait to take care of yourself tomorrow. Your happiness depends on your daily habits today. Most importantly, happiness is a choice. It is not automatic. It is not accidental. Every day, you decide whether you focus on positivity, growth, and gratitude, or whether you fall into negativity, blame, and comparison. You have the power to choose joy. You have the power to control your perspective. And every time you choose happiness, even in small moments, you build a life that feels meaningful, rich, and fulfilling. The more you act intentionally, the more happiness compounds. The more you focus on creating, giving, learning, and contributing, the more joy comes back to you. And remember, the pursuit of happiness is not selfish. It is contagious. Your energy affects everyone around you. The happier you are, the more inspiration you give to others. Happiness is a gift that multiplies when shared. You will face obstacles. You will have setbacks. You will have moments where happiness feels impossible. That's life. But true happiness is resilience. It's the ability to find light even in darkness, to see opportunity and challenge, to smile even when circumstances are hard. That is what separates people who live fully from those who simply exist. So here's the challenge for you today. Stop waiting for happiness to appear. Stop expecting it to come from external achievements. Start creating it from within. Choose gratitude, choose purpose, choose meaningful action, choose relationships, choose presence, choose health, choose resilience, choose yourself, because happiness is not something you chase. It is not something you find. It is something you build moment by moment, decision by decision. And if you make that choice every single day, life becomes bigger, brighter, and more fulfilling than you ever imagined. Start today, choose happiness, and watch how it changes your life, your mindset, your relationships, your productivity, and your entire future. You are capable. You are worthy. You are enough. And the happiness you are looking for has been inside you all along. So go live, go love, go build, and go create a life where happiness is not just a moment, but a lifestyle, a mindset, and a legacy.